On the 1st of August, 1917, 6 masked men pulled Frank Little from his boarding house in Butte, Montana. They tied him to the back of a car and dragged him through the streets. Then they hanged him from a railroad trestle on the edge of town. Pinned to his body was a note. It read, "First and last warning." Beneath that, 3 numbers. 3, 7, 77. The code of vigilantes. The men who killed Frank Little were never identified, but everyone in Butte knew who sent them. Frank Little was 38 years old. Half-Cherokee, he had spent more than a decade organizing miners, loggers, and oil workers for the industrial workers of the world, the wobblies. He had been beaten, jailed, and run out of towns across the American West. He kept going. In the summer of 1917, he arrived in Butte to support a copper miners' strike against the Anaconda Copper Mining Company, one of the most powerful corporations in the world. Anaconda owned Butte. It owned the mines, the newspapers, the politicians, and the police. It did not tolerate labor organizers. What made Little especially dangerous was his opposition to the First World War. He called it a rich man's war and a poor man's fight. He urged workers not to register for the draft. The local press branded him a traitor. The company let it be known that something should be done. On the night of July 31st, Little spoke to a crowd of striking miners. He had a broken ankle and was in a cast. He spoke from a chair. Hours later, the 6 men came. No one was ever prosecuted for the murder of Frank Little, but his funeral drew more than 3,000 people, one of the largest in Montana history. The Wobblies never forgot his name. The trestle where he was hanged still stands. Frank Little was killed for organizing workers and opposing a war. He was the first American labor martyr of the 20th century. He would not be the last.